So, y'all, this is How Do You Love Me podcast, better known as HDYLM. I'm Trey.
I'm Q.
And listen, today we actually have a few guests. That's why if you're looking at us, if you're on YouTube or wherever you're watching, we got one mic over here. All right. But our guests, because we are good hosts, they have two mics. But before I introduce them, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all what we're talking about today. We're talking about what we talked about last week.
Yeah.
All right. This topic was so crazy that we had to bring some people on to get another perspective as well, because it kind of, I don't know. It was interesting. So anyways, before we get into it, we're going to get into our intro. All right. So we back in this thing, y'all. I know I left you hanging. I know y'all still wondering who is sitting on the other side. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. Ken, you want to let them know?
No, keep going.
All right. So basically, y'all, we were at my parents' home and we were talking about the last section, which was from the inner circle. It was from the A squad. It was a question. And we were talking about it, and we had a lot of different answers and a lot of different perspectives. And so we were like, man, y'all just come on tomorrow and then let's talk about it again. So that's what we did. And I'm building it up, y'all. But anyways, we have my brother and his girlfriend on today. All right. So why don't y'all go ahead, just tell us your name, and then we'll get this thing jumping.
All right, you go first.
I'm Savannah.
All right, I'm Jarius, a.k.a. J-Man, Sweaty J, if you want to be technical.
Where do you get the sweaty from, man?
I'm just too try hard on the Xbox.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so he gave us his Xbox name. I hear you. So anyways, you gonna go ahead and get in?
So what I want to do is read the question again. So it says, let me tell you all, I don't know how to feel. Every December, my husband showers me with gifts. My birthday is on the 13th. So from the 1st to the 10th, I get gifts. I'm spoiled because he spends thousands. But it's his way of appreciating everything I do for him during the year. Starting with waking up at 3:45 every morning. But this year, bro ordered a Peloton as one of the gifts. I'm mixed because he mentioned many times we need to work out more. I don't. He's an iron worker. His job is a workout. Then he said, I'm not buying you bigger clothes. He didn't say it rudely or offensively, but I don't know if I'm in my feelings or overthinking it. I think he's trying to guilt me into working out. I feel bad that I gained weight, and my husband now sees it. He probably doesn't like it. I don't know. Am I overthinking it? So, like Trey said, we went over to his parents' house and cut the episode on. So, I was just curious. Am I alone in the way that I was thinking? So, of course, if you watched last episode, my perspective in this was basically it just boiled down to men really shouldn't be talking about women's weight. And then the second thing is her husband probably shouldn't have bought her that workout bike for her birthday. He could have bought it for anything else, but he shouldn't have bought it for her birthday. So,
yeah. All right. So, pretty much this is, I guess this is an open forum. So, y'all already got our takes last week. So let's go ahead and pop it off with our guests today and see what they think about that subject right there, that subject matter.
Did you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. My whole take on the thing, I got where Trey was coming from with the positive side, but I feel like if you're not a woman, you cannot speak on woman things. Y'all don't know what we go through as women. While we've been dating, I've gained some weight, but Jay knows not to say anything to me about it because he doesn't go through what I go through. So
Well, like I said last night or yesterday, there's a story for every person. So, I mean, it's different for people. People have different personalities. Like Kiana said yesterday, it's about how you grow up. We all see things differently. Me and Trey, we grew up in a loving home, so you know, we not that type of person that'll just do something out the blue like that. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, I think basically what you was trying to get at, like, y'all don't have malicious intent. Like, you're not doing it to harm me. You're not doing it to be mean to me. You're trying to do it to be nice. But at the same time, like I was telling y'all yesterday, Trey's delivery sometimes, even though he doesn't mean it, it often comes off pretty harsh because he just states the facts. You gaining weight. You don't fit your clothes no more. I need you to lose it.
But see, here's the thing though. like she says that, but I mean, I think she should know me enough now that she would know that I wouldn't even say something like that. So if it's a conversation that needs to be had, I mean, I'm pretty tactful in the way I, deliver stuff. So I don't know if it's just an idea that she has in her head, or like if it's just like literally she believes that I would say something like that in that way, not being considerate of her feelings as well. But I brought it up yesterday as well. And by the way, y'all, I still stand on what I said in the last episode. It's just y'all understand as well that I did understand where Kiana was coming from. It wasn't that I didn't understand that. My whole thing was there's also another side that might not be coming from a malicious intent or, ill, like, trying to be coming from a down path. Like, there is another side. Like, what if there was a positive way that he meant it and it just didn't come off? I'm pretty sure we all, like, literally, we've all had a situation or a time where we were trying to do something, like, good. We thought it was, like, the best thing at the time. And then the other person didn't see it that way. Yeah. But that's not how you meant it, though. Now, I ain't saying that it was right. Now, should he have got her the Peloton bike? Maybe not. But maybe it didn't come from a bad spot. And basically what y'all are saying is that either way, whether it was good or bad, he shouldn't have got the bike. That's pretty much what y'all saying.
Don't speak on it, okay? We just gonna act like we don't even see it, all right?
But like, so, I mean, at what point does it get to where, like, as a spouse or somebody that you been with for a long time, at what point can you just be real and honest with your people? Like, if everybody else in the world can't, like, nobody better not say nothing to me. I'm going off, or I'm gonna throw these hands, whatever it is. If nobody else can, who can? Like, if the people that you with and you love and y'all say y'all love each other, if they can't even tell you, like something that's meant positive, like if they can't even do that, then what?
You better pray.
Huh?
I said you better pray. Let the Holy Spirit tell me.
So I mean, but like, so what if that person ain't listening?
That's what I said. Pray.
Well, I mean, I think it's just a person, honestly. Because, I mean, weight, that's something that you can see. Like, a woman knows when she's gaining weight. Mm-hmm. So when people tell us, we just like, okay, I know. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't have to keep hearing it over and over and over again.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. And as a woman, I feel like that's all we do here.
Yeah.
Is that, oh, you gaining weight. You gaining weight. Especially when you're in a relationship, too. Because y'all eating good. Y'all laying up. We having a good time.
So, like, but, like, what... So, like, if it's coming from who is this coming from? You know what I mean? Like, if this is coming from people, how can I put this? So, like, what if this is somebody that, okay, you know them, but really, when it all boils down to it, it really comes down to how you feel about yourself and what you, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You want to know who can tell me?
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Look, well, for me, and I know this sounds bad, but I'm just telling you, and it just clicked in my head. First of all, I did not grow up with male figures in my life like that. Like, nobody told me stuff like this. Like, hey, you gaining weight. No man. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to hear from somebody, I want to hear from a woman.
Like your best friend.
Or, I mean, your mama,
mom.
for example. I can hear it from your mama, my mama. But a man, it just seems so much harsh. Like
he's telling you that you're ugly?
Basically,
Yeah.
well, kind of.
Well, since you transitioned into
Because I
Jay,
already knew it was going in that direction. I knew it was.
Yeah,
I knew it.
because it did yesterday, right? Like we were talking about
Instantly.
it, and then 3 of the women that were there yesterday, which was all 3 y'all. I'm just making it sound. It was 3 women there yesterday. They all said at different points in the conversation that if the man, the husband, the man, the boyfriend, whatever, if they tell me that I'm fat or that I'm getting bigger, they equated that in so many words. This is what they were saying. They equated that to them telling them that they're ugly. And, you know, when you look at the definition of both of those words,
Does not coincide.
no, not at all. And so that brings up the other question. Is like, how does that get all the way, you know, is it society? Is it like,
I'm thinking
what is
it's society.
How do we go from, hey, you know, I think we need to work on our bodies and get back right, to that being, you're ugly. You know what I mean?
You want to start, Kiana, and then I'll jump.
Because it's just like, I think it might just be a part of like sexuality. As most people see like somebody with a Coke bottle shape, and that woman is sexy. Once you start seeing her with like some rolls and some, you know, love handles and stuff, you start, you know, you're like, oh, she's a little unkept. You know what I'm saying? And most men want a woman who is physically fit. And honestly, when he bought her that bike, if you ever came to me, you probably wouldn't come to me and say, I want you to be healthy. You would just say, you don't look like you used to.
That's what you're saying he said?
I mean, he didn't say, I need you to work out. I mean, she didn't put that in there.
Right.
But I'm just saying, most people don't come up to you and say, hey, you done gained 10 pounds. I want you to be healthy. They normally say, you don't look like you used to.
Yeah.
You're not fitting your clothes like you used to, which means you're changing.
Yeah. Did you have some?
It's just like when men approach women about their weight, it's never like, let us go work out. It's always, you need to work out. You need to change. You need to do this. You need to do that. And then it's like, oh, you gaining weight. But it's never like, oh, I still love you. I still care about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, we equate that with being ugly because y'all don't never say, but you're still beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
At whatever size.
Yeah.
Still beautiful.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
At this
y'all
point now.
deny that
But
instantly. Instantly. What did that post that I just sent you yesterday say?
Oh man, I
That was
already,
the
and I don't have my
perfect
phone, but
example.
yeah, it was good. And
What did it say?
I can't remember.
It was like
deny. It wouldn't hold.
nah, it was like she was like she had, I guess she had posted a picture or something, and somebody said you're not fat, you're beautiful. And the woman just snapped at her like, what do you, yeah, like, who said I was ugly?
Exactly.
But he wasn't, he I guess he didn't mean it like that.
But at the same time, that just, it go with what y'all said. Maybe people in society equate that to ugliness as well, and so it comes off like that. But it's funny that you brought that up, because if I can find it, y'all, I'm gonna put it in this. I'm gonna put it in the video. There was a point in time where, when I showed the photo, this particular lady, I don't know if she was a princess or a queen, whatever, but the way she looks, that was considered beautiful. And so the skinny women, the women, like, she was bigger, she had a mustache, she I can't really remember all her features, but either way, it was kind of like total opposite of what like we consider, you know, whatever is nice right now. It wasn't like that. But the women who didn't look like this particular lady, they were getting thrown to the side. Like, they wanted their women to look just like her. And so I think maybe that also had, like, what society deems as beautiful in the magazines, on TV, social media, whatever they deem as in or what's beautiful, then that can also weigh in on our minds as well, men and women.
But I'm gonna just say that regardless of what society says, because you are my spouse and we're one,
we can't say nothing.
What? No, I wasn't even going there.
Oh.
I was not even going there. I was gonna say you build my confidence.
Yeah.
Like you build my confidence, so you're supposed to. Mm-hmm. So if in the process of telling me that I need to lose weight, you're not building my confidence at the same time, then you're actually lowering my confidence.
Yeah. So, and what's funny? I think that actually goes with what you said just a while ago. When you don't have that male figure in the home at all times, that's where that's really supposed to come from in the first, at the very beginning. So that male figure esteems you first.
Right.
So they tell you you're beautiful. You can do whatever, all these things that builds your esteem first in the home, so that you don't have to go out looking for that. But I do agree. Either way, once you do get taken from that home into the home of, your husband or whatever, they are also, they also should esteem you as well. But
I know. But even though that's true, it's still a little weird for me, because sometimes I put on something and Trey be like, "Oh, and it just feels weird because I'm like, this." What am I supposed to say? Thank you.
You like what you like, but by the way, she does not say thank you. She does not. But I never really, and that's the thing though. I don't ever take that as anything. I do what I do. However, I need to make, like, her just saying that right there. At least she knows that I am acknowledging, because there's times where probably people might say things, and because they don't get the thank you back, or okay, I see you see me, I see you see me, then that it stops. You know what I mean? Like, well, if they ain't gonna say nothing to acknowledge it, then why am I even saying it? But it's not for them. You know what I mean? It is, but it ain't. You should just be saying it just because it's the truth. I'm the kind of dude, if I like it, I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell it how it is.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Well,
I don't know. I just didn't grow up getting compliments like that from men.
Yeah.
It only came from my mama or the other women in my family. So I don't know. It's just weird. I'm having to grow into that. Mm-hmm. Thank you for being patient. Because sometimes you'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Not in any way. I'm like, okay. I just don't know if it's serious or not.
Yeah. I'm the same way. That's how I was when we started dating. Because Jay is very affectionate, and I didn't grow up that way. So I just be like, oh, okay. Back up some. But
exactly.
But we got to learn, though. Y'all got to teach
real.
us. Because y'all came from, like I was telling y'all yesterday, y'all came from a loving 2-parent home. And while it wasn't perfect, those voids that we probably had in our lives where the men weren't there and, mama or whoever wasn't able to do everything, there was an extra person at y'all's house who was able to do it. Mm-hmm. And so our understanding is totally different than y'all's. So y'all see the other side.
Yeah.
I'm coming to the other side. Trying.
Yeah. Well, it's an effort on, I think ultimately too, it's an effort on everybody's part. So like, throw the dude a bone. The guy that, hey, he didn't do it right that time. But if everybody's learning, like, I think too, a lot of times we don't really think about it as well. If we go down like deeper than, the surface, what kind of home did he grow up in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was his father there?
Just straight up blunt.
Because if not, then he might not have seen that. Where, hey man, you don't do that. Like,
No.
And why would he say that? Well, he saw his dad back in 1986 mess up like that. Oh, I can't do that one.
Yeah.
And that'll be there in his mind. But if you don't ever see that, then all you know is, well, any other lady outside of people that I really know, I can't talk about their weight or their age, as far as women.
Yeah.
Because that's, women say that out loud pretty much everywhere. Like, don't ask a woman her age.
I don't understand that.
Well, listen, like I told you last time, that's another reason why I said like he, as a husband, he probably should be able to at least talk to her like that. But sometimes you don't know. So
did they say how long they've been together?
They didn't.
No.
But I mean, ultimately, whether it was 1 year.
I mean, I feel like it's been like several years, about 7 to, I'll say about 7 to 10.
So like whether it was 1 or 7 to 10.
Cause then she said
he messed up.
Yeah, nah, for real.
This year he messed up.
Worst birthday ever.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if she can give him some grace and let him know, like, hey, first I want something else. Like, with this, which it did say she got something else. Like, it said one of the gifts was the Peloton. Hey, I want something else besides this bike. And then let him know, like, yo, that actually didn't do too good for my esteem on that one.
Yeah.
And then they can move forward and work on, now next time he know. But at the same time, 3 years later, she better not come saying, hey, what's wrong with you used to have 6-packs. You remember that? She can't do that because she now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's that balance right there.
It is.
It sucks.
All right, so I got a couple questions for y'all. Since we have y'all here, how long have y'all been together? I can't remember.
Ooh.
Going on 11?
Yeah, 11
Yeah,
months.
this is
11 months.
The
It's gonna be a
26th.
year.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, y'all done been through a little bit of stuff. So let me just ask you, if another woman is being rude to Jay, do you step in as his woman or let him handle it?
I would start off letting him handling it.
Kind of figured she was gonna say
Yeah.
that. I knew she was
Because
gonna say
I'm like the calm before the storm. So if I see she trying to like buck up on him, I'm be like, whoa, chill out now. You don't want these problems. But
that. And you know me, I'm not really a
he's
fighter
not
anyway, so I'm gonna be like, all right,
anyways,
you
so-
can chill out, you know.
But I'm very overprotective of Jay as it is. So really anything, I'm gonna be on go.
But you would give him a chance to handle it.
Yeah, I
first.
would give him a chance because I may not know the situation, and I don't want to jump to conclusions or anything like that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's good stuff right there.
It is. I definitely watch. I don't know. I think it just depends. Like if she putting her finger in his face and maybe touching him and stuff like that, I would step in.
Yeah, that's a no-go.
But if she just talking, it
Being
depends on what
ghetto.
she's saying.
Yeah.
Being
It depends
ghetto.
on what she's. Yeah, it just depends on what she's saying. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him handle it until he can't. Just kind of like you do whenever. Well, y'all ain't got there yet, but whenever you be talking to them customer service people, your husband be being real nice to him, like, we tried and da-da-da. I'm like, give me that phone. You ain't about to be talking to my husband like that. I said we gonna da-da-da-da-da. So
That's funny. But yeah, I think that I almost have happened before. Have it? No?
what?
With somebody on customer service trying to
Oh yeah.
talk crazy. I don't remember. Either
I
way.
just don't let him make the phone calls.
Either way, listen.
It was the Capital One people.
Oh yeah,
You was
yeah.
trying to get a new card or something, and
I
she
don't
was
remember.
trying to give you the runaround. You like, lady, I done called here before.
Yeah.
So I had to call and talk.
But
to him.
like, I don't know. It's when you have it's certain people that you might have to step in because you're a guy, right? Because he might get loud with you as well.
Mm-hmm.
But when the cops show up, it might not. It might not. It don't matter who started off first. The dude's one who,
Mm-hmm.
all right, sir, you can step on over here.
Yeah.
So you might have to step in early. Personally, I don't believe either one of us are gonna be like it. Just I don't know about y'all, but it looks pretty dumb when somebody else is like on 10 and the other person's on like 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just chilling.
It looks dumb
Yeah.
for the person that's on 10, and so then they kind of pretty quickly drop it down or just get out the way because it's just
Awkward.
yeah, that calmness turns away the wrath, So I don't know. I don't think that'd be happening to us like that.
You
But
think so?
if it did, I appreciate y'all for being there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Because
What would you do in that situation if it was you, Jay, and you saw a guy being rude to Savannah, whatever, handling her the wrong kind of way?
different.
What would you do? Would you step in or let her?
Yeah,
handle it?
that's totally different because that's a man against a woman.
Yeah, that's just different.
That's how I feel.
That's very different. Then I would instantly have to step in off the get go.
But I do need to put this caveat in here though. She already know. Also, at the same time, I don't really want to be getting put in those type of situations.
Yeah.
So I don't think Keanu would do it. But if it did happen, it's getting handled. Believe that. Either. I mean, actually, I don't even know. I almost said either we're gonna hit his pockets. You being rude enough. Because you said something about putting his finger in the face, in my face, the woman. So if he doing all that and he, kind of rough you up a little bit, that's assault. You know what I'm saying? We get them pockets in court. Forget the fight. I ain't taking no fist fight over that. I'm just gonna hit the pockets. But I think everything can be resolved though. You know what I mean? Peacefully.
It depends. I feel like if a situation like this was to happen, it would probably you remember we went to, it was 4th of July, we were at my papa's house. Yeah, we got some crazy folks in our family. Anyways, I guess he was one of the only people who has not met Trey, and we had been married for at least 5 years at that point, dating for 6 or 7, and he was one of the only people that hadn't met Trey, and he was like, "Hey, who is this nigga?" And I was like, "That's my husband." You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
And he was like,
said,
"What was he saying?" And he had like a gang of dudes with him or whatever. He was like, "This who you with? This dude?" He's like, talking noise away. I was like, "Hey, you need to calm down." But I feel like
I don't even know where I was.
You were
I don't know where I was, but I
car.
wasn't. Oh, okay.
You were at the car. We were about to leave, and he was walking up, and I was going to speak to him. But he was just acting crazy. And I just feel like if a situation like that was going to happen, it would probably be with some family. Like some of my family. Because my family gets ignorant. Okay? I'm like, who are you? See, that's why I don't come.
Nah, for real.
I ain't about to be fighting with y'all.
Yeah.
I ain't got time. We ain't even on the same level.
I really don't have time for that.
Yeah, but family for real. I don't feel like it would be no outside person. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Well, next question is, who is the better communicator? Do you think men are better or women?
Men. Definitely.
Defend yourself because I'm about to go in on you.
You can't do that.
You think you
I got your back.
Yes.
out of the two of us, you think?
Yes.
Really?
So did you say in
check this
general,
out.
or did you say out of the two of them?
Well, either way, who is the better communicator out of the two?
Out of us two, it's me. Definitely me. I know you're not
Okay,
just gonna
prime
sit up in this
example
podcast
today.
and say that.
Prime example today. We were at the church.
No.
I said
No.
I said, Jay, do you want to go out to eat with your mama and the Welch?
Mm-hmm.
The Welches.
And
And
I
he was
said,
like,
it doesn't matter.
It's up to you. And I said, okay, we going, right?
No, you didn't.
Oh,
You said it's up to you.
Okay, and
She was
then,
going back and forth with me. I'm like, it's up to you. I'm not tripping.
but
No,
he
I'm
was
just
tripping.
chilling.
He
I-
was tripping.
I was chilling the whole time.
No.
See, that's what women don't get. When men say they're chilling,
define chilling.
we chilling.
Yeah.
Like just
Give me
sitting
a
up, just
definition
chilling.
of
Like
chilling.
we just looking, observing. Just chilling. Like how Trey doing right now. That's chilling.
Okay, but chilling is not your personality. So when we get to the restaurant, everybody was like, "What's wrong, Jay? What's wrong, Jay?"
And I said what?
Nothing. You
Exactly.
said nothing is wrong.
Exactly.
But when we get in the car,
Nothing is wrong. I'm
when we get in
chilling.
the car, I said, "What's wrong, Jay?" No, I'm just sleepy. Okay, so why didn't you say that at the church? We could have picked up something to eat and went back to the house. Then he had this whole attitude with me until
Don't
we
you
were
even?
until we were getting ready to come over here.
Don't you even?
Wow, that's crazy.
Why? Because you outed him,
No,
or
I was
because you
just
got on him?
I was just like, you could have told me that you didn't want to go or you was
Nah,
tired
she
at the
thought,
church.
She thought I was mad at the restaurant, so she decided to switch up her personality and
I
start
was
to be
giving out
quiet,
I was giving out the same energy.
giving
man.
out the same energy. So I guess she was just trying to chill like me, but that wasn't chilling. that was being angry. She said
'cause
away.
I'm throwing it back.
She said away from me. That's pettiness.
So like,
Yeah.
so like,
That's
I
what-
wasn't trying to be petty. I was just chilling.
do y'all think that's fair?
No, that's not fair.
Like,
You done changed. But
For men, that's not fair.
No, let me tell you why.
I just mean in general.
Let me tell you why she probably did it. Because I feel that. Like, your energy has changed. You have a bubbly personality, kind of. You
Yeah.
know, you kind of talkative, kind of playful. She said you affectionate. If you get a little stone-faced, what did I do?
Well, that's the
wrong
thing.
with
That's the
you?
thing. She said, did I make you mad? I'm like, no, you didn't make me mad. And like, I laughed.
Okay, but then
But it
once we get
wasn't-
to the restaurant, your whole face is screwed up. And everybody's like, what's wrong, Jay? Why you look mad, Jay?
And if I came with you and you acting like this, I'm quiet.
Defend me, Trey.
I mean, like I was just about to say earlier. You know, I mean, look, I see both sides where it would be easy just to, you know what I mean? I'm about to show you right now through me, and you know what I mean? Like get that back. But the whole thing is it fair? I mean, like you know what I mean? Like what if what if I need to see something else to help pull me out of that instead of us both being in that, when now you doing it because I'm doing it, but really you don't want to be like that. Like you don't want to do that. Huh?
You done infected me with your bad attitude.
Yeah, and that's another key, right? Like it's easy to get infected with the negative stuff as well than the positive. But I see it. Like I can see how it's easy to just do that because, well, look, I'm not about to be trying to lift you up out of this, you know, especially if you don't want it. But at the same time, you know what I mean? So I can see both sides, but my whole question was to the audience was, do we think that's fair? Or is that right?
Because if
It's not.
Because if it was vice versa, like if y'all was just chilling, what's the definition of chilling to y'all? Like
watching TV,
Watching YouTube,
in the car,
just chilling,
listening
right?
to music.
So if I was to like, what's wrong with you? Why you not talking? Why you not paying attention to me? And I give out the same energy as you. Watching TV, don't really say nothing on my phone. Then it's gonna be my fault again.
Yeah, because you didn't.
Oh
do something
my God.
to make me mad.
What? Wait, what?
You know,
So wait, how did the tables turn from you chilling? Okay, so wait. First, it was me chilling, and you got the bad energy from me, and now you're mad at me. But you chilling, and I think that you're mad at me, so I feed off your bad energy, and you get mad at me for feeding off your bad energy.
Yeah, because you supposed to lift me up.
So wait, you can't lift me up?
So you telling me I wasn't trying to lift your spirits?
Wow.
That's crazy. That
Wow.
is crazy.
and this is what happened, y'all. This is
Wow.
this is why we gotta communicate, and we gotta really make sure that our attitudes are right. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we can make other people go into deep dark places that they don't want to be in, all because of us.
Hate you.
Huh? What she say?
I felt that.
That's my go-to for everything. Now I hate you.
Y'all, hate is a strong word.
I know, but you know.
It's super strong. Yeah, she playing, but
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, a simple "I would like to have a little bit of space right now" would go a long way.
Literally.
like how often do either side say it really?
Never, but that would let me know, like.
But did you hear what I'm saying? Like how often do the man or the woman really say?
Never, but I'm just saying, like sometimes you just like sometimes when I get off work, I don't want to be like. I mean, although I do come in running my mouth, but.
Trey, my kids.
Man, every day. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you come home and you don't even want to talk. Like, you just need to decompress and chill and relax. So, like, if I ever feel that way, I would hope I would just be like, I just want to sit over here for a little bit, watch some TV. I'll be ready in a little bit. And I think that would work the same way with you. That would help me out a lot instead of you being stone-faced like you are right now. And, you know, being like, nothing's wrong with me.
But like, again, how often do we just say that?
We don't, but I think it would go a long way.
Because what I mean is, like, I could do that and I could say, like, that could literally be me. But if I don't say it, then now you've made this whole big story on why maybe stone-faced or whatever in your mind. But you haven't asked me. And then now you got two people. I'm just trying to decompress from the day. You are now like blocked off, closed off because I looked like I was, but really I'm just trying to decompress.
Yeah, relax.
And then boom, when I'm good and ready, now you still holding on to something that just happened in the mind. You know what I mean? But I'm not talking about you in general. I'm just saying this is what happens when communication is not all the way there. And I think that's I mean, really you could boil this whole episode down to
communication.
For real. Because maybe if she would have just said that right after she got the bike, instead of festering on it and, you know, thinking about it, maybe she would just said right away, like,
say that's self-conscious or something serious.
First up, let's break this down. Anytime I tell you how I feel, it's irrational. I'm irrational. You just quit. And here's the word that he uses all the time. So I'm like, I just feel like that's it right there. Your feelings. Stop using your feelings. Stop saying what you think.
That sounds like something you say.
Hey, I can't tell you how I feel.
So I mean, y'all, we done went over this like I don't know how many times. It's certain things that, yes, I just when you start going with feelings and emotions, those change like this. Like the way I feel about a hairstyle right now today can be totally different in 6 months, but it's because of social media or whatever. Like that style's not in anymore. Like that's how quick feelings can change just like this. So that's why, there's some things you can't go off your feelings because how you felt when it first happened is anger, or you know, you mad, and then 2 seconds later you realize, oh, I mean, really, it wasn't even what I thought it was. But if you act off of the anger, then you can ride that for a long time.
So here's where my because we've had this argument plenty of times. Because as soon as we get into a situation, I'm always trying to explain my side, and he's always saying, "Don't be thinking about your feelings." But when I don't say how I feel, then I get in trouble for not telling you. Because I walk around stone faced because I'm upset because I'm trying to hold it in. But then you get mad at me too, so it's like I can't win. You either telling me to hold it in and let it go, which I can't do that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not set up that way. Or I can tell you. So you got to choose which one you want from me.
But like I said just a while ago, yeah, we went over this a whole lot of time. She like I said, serious. She confuses like what I'm really saying. Like if we talking about how you feel, I'm open for that. But all right. Let's go to the next question.
I just want to see y'all need to get mom and dad on the episode because I'm curious to see what they would say to something like that because you know they've been with each other for like 20 years.
I know. I don't know if Daddy would be open to talk like that.
I think
probably.
I thought about it, but
I think he would.
You think so?
I think he would.
Anyway, next question.
Oh, next question. So now, because Christmas is coming up, I decided to throw in a Christmas question. It says, when is the right time to open Christmas gifts? Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
It don't matter. I told y'all. I mean,
I just be chilling.
Yeah, I just be chilling. I mean, to me, wrapping a present is just too much work. When we get our kids, just give it to them.
No wrap.
Well, we might do that too. Like Christmas Eve night, I might just throw the box under the tree and then it'll be there Christmas Day. But I probably wouldn't just throw it out there.
I mean, mom, she just let us. I think she let us open one on Christmas Eve in our stockings.
Which is, I mean, that's pretty cool. You get your stocking and one gift. Hopefully, you pick the right one. You pick the one with the Xbox in there.
You playing it all night.
Just close the door. I ain't going to sleep.
Real.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, either way, look, if you give me the option, of course I'm picking Christmas Eve. So then I'm playing the whole time on Christmas Day. But either way, and I've had both. I don't think I remember a difference. I don't know.
Nah, it's always been the same in our household.
Yeah, because when I got with y'all, it was Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve,
stockings.
open up one gift in the stocking. But in my house, it was always Christmas.
Yeah.
Sheesh,
It was Christmas.
that's tough.
Okay.
It was Christmas.
Not tough.
That's tough.
It was Christmas. It was like I saved them my money.
So y'all didn't even get to like do y'all stockings on Christmas Eve?
Well, actually, what it was on Christmas Eve, we wrapped the gifts. So everybody went to their room. Mama bought wrapping paper. We wrap our gifts. We playing music, drinking eggnog. It was like a whole thing. Christmas Eve was the night for the preparation.
Okay.
So it's when
That
you jam
makes
it to the music, wrapping gifts.
So like, yeah, I think too, like when we used to all go to my grandmother's house for Christmas, I think that's what they used to do as well. So like all the kids and stuff, we just be playing all day, Christmas Eve. We have to go to sleep at a certain time or in the room. And then overnight, that's when all the adults are, up laughing, talking, and wrapping all the gifts that they brought from, wherever we drove from. And then when we wake up, all the gifts was under there. And
I be waiting for that fire truck in my head. I used to wait for that fire truck, boy.
Yeah.
We had all the goodies
What they
in
be
there.
doing? They give y'all gifts?
Yeah, the firemen, they
The
be giving us
country?
good.
They don't do stuff like that here.
Probably somewhere.
No, I don't think they do.
Well, I mean, that you just
Too
segued
ghetto.
You just segued into my next question. If there was one thing you could do this year, like one thing, like let's say 2020 wiped out all the Christmas traditions, and you could only do one thing to make it feel like Christmas, what would that one thing be for you?
Oh, she went deep on us, y'all. Golly. At least y'all got time to think about it. I think probably just being able, like, to be with everybody.
That's what I was going to say.
Like,
Fellowshipping.
Yeah. Just being able to be with everybody with a year like this. You know what I mean? I don't got to say it. Y'all know we all stuck. Can't really see everybody that you want to see. So just being able to do that would be cool. That'd be enough for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd probably say the wrapping gifts part.
That's cool. Yeah.
Like, I mean, first of all, you got to buy the gifts, but,
Assuming they already got
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know, for whatever reason, that's what seals it for me, being able to wrap the gifts. Because it just lets me know, oh, okay, this is for real. Like, regardless of how it feels outside. Because, like, I mean, y'all saw last night I cut the music on. Oh, well, you had already cut the music on. But that's just how, like, we do everything with music in my family. And so, like, listening to music while we do Christmas events and stuff, like, that's the mood. That sets it for me. Like, we don't have to go look at no Christmas lights. We don't need no eggnog. But wrap them gifts and cut that music on.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
What about you, Savannah?
For me and my grandmother, we would always go feed the homeless on Christmas Eve. So if we still could be able to do that, I would do that.
Really?
That was lit. Yeah.
That's legit.
We never did nothing like that. Oh, what's your favorite Christmas memory? I can start with one. I remember it was funny. My y'all. I mean, of course, I had a single parent, and so my mom did the best she could to get gifts. And this time, I don't know if it was like a last minute thing or whatever, but we didn't have a tree because I don't know why. And she bought one of those. What do they call them? The air fresheners. The green, and she taped it on the wall. And put our gifts under it.
Oh, the little tree?
Yes.
Like the little, wow.
Little tree. It probably wasn't black ice.
No.
But it was the little tree.
Like, I don't know, stuff like that just makes it funny because, like, you know you're broke.
Well, you
but
do the best you can with what you got.
yeah, and that's the thing.
And then,
that's what my mama taught us.
that's
She was
it,
like,
man.
you get, you get what you can, and this is the best I can do, and you know we still got each other. So, and a weird thing, my mom would always put fruit in our stockings.
I've had that.
So we would get oranges and apples and stuff, and
No, it was always candy for me.
candy.
I was
Oh,
spoiled.
you ain't need no candy.
I was up all night.
And I'm trying to think, but really, I guess you know what? One that really stick out. It was the year I got my. It was I don't know. It was the year I got everything, like literally everything that I had on my list. I got it, and it was it was the year that Sock'em Boppers came out. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yes.
Sock'em Boppers. I got the Nintendo 64.
Went way back.
On your age, Trey.
Hey, look, I'm proud of it. 28, baby. The Nintendo 64, and then it was some other stuff too. I remember, like I think it was the what do you call it? I don't even know. The robots
like,
where you where you beat their head up, and then once
Pop up.
once the head pop
I
up,
got them at Dollar Tree.
you lost. I mean, you lost. But that, and then my Ken Griffey stuff. So I'm a huge, like, Ken Griffey Jr. He was my favorite baseball player of all time. I had, like, the shirt I had. Yeah, that was a lit year for me. Cause I played that Nintendo 64 till I couldn't play it no more.
That's tough.
What about you?
I don't know if this is the year that I had got like all of my presents, like I had hit the jackpot. But it's that year that y'all had pulled that prank on me. Y'all had pulled that prank on me with that iPhone, and y'all had microwave boxes. I'm like, come on now.
Yeah, so I had like the biggest boxes I could find, and every time he opened one, it just got smaller and smaller and smaller. And then the smallest box ended up being $1. It was $1 in there, and he was just like, and I was like, "Nah, here, Jay, here's your gift." Oh man, that was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun. I don't know. I think I enjoyed that more than you did.
It was fun.
I was cracking up.
That day I felt pretty salty. I'm not even gonna lie.
You're like, you done failed, Key.
I
You was
like,
my
dang,
favorite.
they got me.
That's crazy. Mine would have to be the last time it snowed in Texas. I don't even remember what year that was.
That was a long time ago.
Oh
Yeah,
I
a
think I
long
remember
time.
That was a
ago.
long. I was in elementary when that
Yeah,
happened.
I was in elementary, but we would always go down to Midland for Christmas before my papa passed away, and I was Midland, Odessa. I'm the only girl grandchild, so I got everything I wanted. I was so spoiled. And we would like do gingerbread houses, and it was lit. It was real lit.
That sounds like fun.
That's pretty cool right there.
Those traveling holidays, I feel like, are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like two different things in one. You're not just celebrating the holiday.
It feels like a movie.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it
Yeah.
feels like. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a real holiday.
Yeah.
When you're at home with your family, you're just like, eh. But when you go out of town,
Now when you get that new Xbox though, when you get that new Xbox,
Nintendo
that's everything in the
64.
world.
Trey that took it back.
Hey, that's real. That Nintendo 64 was cool. So, man. Hey, I think that's good, man. We did that, y'all. We did that. We slapped that one out the way. But Jay, Savannah, we appreciate y'all for popping on with us.
No problem.
Yes,
For popping on with us, and y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that little snippet into the stuff that's coming up here. But again, if you're new here and this is your first time listening and you made it all the way to right now, hey man, thank you. We appreciate that. Just want to also let you know you're still listening to How You Love Me podcast. If you don't forget to subscribe and make sure you leave a review letting us know how we're doing, or you can just leave us a review to let us know how we doing as far as we need to do something else or talk about this topic. Either way, we'd love to hear from you. And you can send us an email at HDYLoveme@gmail.com or just DM us on IG at HDYLM_podcast. If that's too much work, like you literally can't do that, just send us a voicemail. 682-231-0848. And if you want to see what's going on, just go over to HDYLM.com. Remember, it's always grand gratitude over here. That's high thinking, strong faith, simple living, smart work. That being said, peace.
Bye.